Hello, this is Greg, and this is Greg Cheek Speaks, show number 4, Hunt the Good Stuff Plus. Now, I've talked about Hunt the Good Stuff before many times in several of my other videos, and I think it's so important to beginning your day and driving your day all the way through in optimistic behavior. My day started about 19 hours ago. It's now 1 o'clock in the morning, and when I got up this morning and went for my run, and started my day, the first thing I did before I did anything this morning was I wrote down 3 things. 3 points of gratitude, hunt the good stuff. And this hunt the good stuff is something that, again, I gained when I went to resiliency training at the University of Pennsylvania, and they talked about doing that to start the day. It's something that Dr. Martin Seligman, Dr. Karen Rivich, the wonderful people at the University of Pennsylvania that did resiliency training and set up this program for the United States Army, and it's incredible. But what I did was I went ahead and put my own touch on it. So about a year ago, I think it was about marathon number 6, and I was starting to push forward, I decided to go ahead and add something else. So let me show you my journal. This is what I have. So I started with today. So the very first thing I had on here is 400T. I'll explain that in a second. And then I had my 3 hunt the good stuff. I had my kids, which is my 3 children. I had Barstow Community College commencement. I was invited to speak at Barstow Community College in May. And then I had my health. But you see the circles on there. So I have the 400T, and then I have the 2 here. And I'm gonna talk about those right now. So the very first one. So actually I have 6 that I put in my journal every day. 3 are the 3 gratitude, and the other 3 are inputs. So the very first one is 400T. And this is pretty cool. You know, the fact that you and I are even here, the fact that my mother and my father met and Greg Cheek is here, the odds are, we can argue about 1s and 2s, but the odds are about 400 trillion to 1 that I was here. And so a mathematician wrote it out the other day to describe what 400 trillion to 1 actually is. So take a city the size of San Diego, and if every citizen in San Diego, that's 2 million people in San Diego, everyone had 1 die, and on that die they had 100,000 sides on that die. And if all 2 million people threw the die up into the air and it landed, and if every one of the 2 million die ended on the exact same number of that 100,000, that is the odds of you and I being here right now. So yeah, so I start every day realizing how fortunate I am that the world doesn't owe me anything. I'm out here to provide what I can for the world. So I have my 3, the kids, my Barstow College commencement, and then my health. So the other 2, I always have something that I'm gonna go do something for somebody else. It's a thanks, pay it forward, give somebody something, but I write it in there. Today I'm gonna go to the manager at Real, it's a big store here in Germany, and I'm gonna thank them for all the wonderful service. I do that every day. And then the 6th one, the last one, and I go ahead and I thank myself for something or give myself something. So for instance, for today on here, I have Pacific Ocean Waves. That's 30 minutes of meditation where I'm gonna go find time to myself and I'm gonna listen to these ocean waves. And then I have other notes on here. I'm gonna speak to a cancer support group in about 15 minutes back in California. I got some more books I wanna read. I'm gonna start vlogging books. And then I'm gonna go to the gym first thing tomorrow morning. So those are things I do for myself. So again, this is Hunt the Good Stuff Plus. I've just added a couple things that I learned. Start the day off with 400T, whatever your number is. And that is 400 trillion to 1. It's just a miracle, basically, that we're here. And then your 3 pieces of gratitude. And then something for somebody else, and then something for you. And I guarantee you that your day will go strong all day long, and just keep on rolling and rolling and rolling. And I still have 1 more opportunity, which will be my 6th opportunity today, and I feel fantastic. I started the day off today in such a great way. So hopefully this helps you. This is Greg Cheek from Greg Cheek Speaks, and this has been show number 4, Hunt the Good Stuff number 4. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.